Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Alpha Protocol. As always, I'm your host, J Square John Jeremy, and last we left off, we completed our mission in Saudi Arabia. We were screwed. We are now on our own. We are a rogue agent within the ranks of Alpha Protocol, and we are looking to find out exactly who has done this to us, why they've done this to us, and how we can get our revenge. Now, we have three separate territories here that we can get to. One is in Moscow, one is in Rome, and one is in Taipei. That's in Taiwan, if you guys didn't know that. Now, if we strike that, reverse it. With the ending of the last episode, I asked you guys to come up with a location for us, and it seems the majority of the two requests were either Moscow or Taipei. I decided to go ahead and go with Taipei over Moscow because I know what's in Moscow, and I actually want to save that encounter for last. So we'll do Taipei, we'll do Rome, and then we'll do Moscow. Trust me, it'll be worth it. So let's go ahead and start Taipei, and just a little recap here. We've got some faction info for Alpha Protocol, dossier info. We've got Al-Samad info, 100% completed. CIA info, that's right, we'll be meeting the CIA, and Halbech info, that's for factions. Now, if we go back here, we can find individuals. We have Yancey Westridge, Alan Parker, Sheikh Ali Shahid, Sean Darcy, Henry Leland, Mina Tang, Omar Mohammed bin Nasri, Ronald Sung. Ronald Sung is the individual of interest for the Taipei missions. A career politician, Ronald Sung's pro-independence politics have made many powerful people very nervous. Many other presidents have talked about declaring Taiwan an independent nation from China in the past, but none have gone so far as declaring it, as the act would likely provoke an invasion from China. Sung, however, seems set in his plans to do so, and the fact that his support still holds strong has caused international attention as far as diplomats and other politicians wonder if Sung will win, and if he'll go so far as to follow through with his promises. So, apparently somebody wants to assassinate him, and our job, I guess, is to prevent this. So we're going to go ahead and pick out Taipei, Operation True Heirs. Let's find out what happens. Our first mission is in the Taipei safe house. Let's begin. Our handler is Mina Tang. We have a reputation of friend of 10 with a friendship with her. Handler bonus perk, cons and encouragement 2. An Alpha Protocol safe house in Taipei, which would serve as a base of operations for attempting to thwart the assassination of Ronald Sung. Now also we'll have an opportunity to gain Halbech data, which we can then use to either incriminate them by handing it over to, I believe, the press, according to what the info said in the last episode, or by selling it on the black market. We'll find out what happens. Let's begin. I don't like airplanes. Last one I saw in this game didn't go so well.
You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
I think I've got you beat.
You ever been a pushy woman in the heart of Arabia?
Once. Lost a bet.
Cute.
Yeah.
You could keep that up the entire flight, I bet.
Did you already have plans?
I was going to invite you to slow down.
You're right. It's a long flight. Plenty of time to get your name and hotel room.
Wow. You just come right out and say those kinds of things, huh?
When I'm not putting my foot in my mouth. By the way, I'm Mike.
So, Mike, when you're not getting shot down, what do you do with yourself that would bring you out to this part of the world?
I'm in claims and acquisitions for Halbech, apparently. Still getting a feel for the job.
Oh.
That was my reaction. Or was that an O, as in I've never heard of Halbech?
Oh, as in the sense of yes, I've heard of Halbech, military and construction contractor. That name comes up a lot in this region.
That's right. So if you're familiar with the area, that would make you a... Those your legs?
Other page.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Cover story by Scarlet Lake.
I heard she's on this flight.
Photojournalism, isn't that a bit dangerous, Scarlet?
If there's no risk, it's not important.
You may be onto something.
Here, call me. I have a lot of contacts in the area. Maybe we can work out a trade. If you should hear anything, of course.
What if I want to call, just to be endearing?
You should call someone else.
Wow, you're tough.
It seems to be endearing, unfortunately.
Yeah, but strip off that tough exterior.
Mike, your persistence is bordering on dense.
Maybe, but is it working?
You're... I have work to catch up on.
Yeah, and I should,
Good night.
Good night, Mike.
Patrick Bow Wow. That was Scarlet Lady, folks, and that's the individual that we're going to be sending out any info to, should we decide to actually
This is it?
send it.
It's very crappy.
Maybe you should unwind after the flight. Maybe take a shower.
Oh, flirting with her too.
That might be more tempting if you were here.
That might have to wait until we aren't fugitives from our own government.
Oh!
Man can dream, though. A man can dream.
I'm okay with this. So this is our new checkpoint. A bit different than what we went through over in Saudi Arabia. Don't exactly have the water fountain here. Something I did decide though is that we're gonna change the look of Mike. I decided that since we're running away from the government, we should look a bit different when we do so. If I can find out how to make it happen. Turn on shower. Oh, okay. All right, so that wasn't the shower.
Are you sure about this?
Positive. Trust me.
The shower was a lie.
Okay.
See? What did I tell you?
Love.
This is why I love you.
You can send roses to my dead drop in Prague. Now that you've made it to Taipei, what are your plans?
I sort of figured I'd improvise and put an ear to the ground and see what I can find out.
Don't you think you need a little more focus than that?
I've got 3 leads to start with. This Stephen Heck guy seems like he knows what's going on in Taipei. He might be able to answer some questions.
Be careful, Mike. I've checked my databanks, and I can't find any evidence that Stephen Heck has ever worked for the CIA.
I'll be on my guard. There's also that anomalous data trail from Shahid's system. Any luck tracing it down?
I managed to follow it back to a place in the warehouse district. I'm forwarding the address to you now. What's the final lead?
Simple. Follow the money. Shahid was funneling large amounts of money to a front corporation for the White Oak Mountain Triad. I think I can persuade them to tell me why.
Sounds like you've got everything figured out.
Isn't that why you love me?
You watch yourself out there, Mr. Thornton.
Always.
Bajika Bow Wow. So I've got 5 AP, but I can't buy any more stealth stuff. For some reason, I don't know why. They won't let me buy these things. So we can either put it in martial arts or in pistols. And out of the two, I guess I'll put it in pistols, right? Maybe. I don't know. I want to put it in spy. I want to be master spy, but it won't let me do it. I'll put it in pistols. All right. And that's it. Confirm changes. Yay. All right. So we can read our emails on this computer here, I think. Yep. Hey, Mike. Funny how you have a Halbeck email account and your name is listed in the company directory, but you don't even have a voicemail set up at your office. So let me guess. You're a K Street lobbyist and Henry Leland sent you up with a no-show job? I'm guessing this whole Mike Thornton name is just a cover. Well, whoever you are, it was nice to meet you. I spend a lot of times on planes, and 90% of the time they seat me next to old ladies or screaming kids. Mina Tang, Mike, the agency's burning plenty of taxpayer money looking for you. I'm pretty close to filing a sexual harassment claim against Darcy, an alias of mine I was using on assignment. Just got slated for a severe audit, and now I have to hack into the Treasury servers to correct the problem. That last paragraph was an ill-conceived attempt at small talk. I realize my problems are pretty trivial to what's going on with you. Trust me when I say I'm doing everything I can to keep the agency off your tail. Anyway, if you have a moment, let me know how you're doing. Mina. Sure, Mina. Mina. Well, being shot at is always loads of fun, but at least I have a well-appointed safe house wherein I can perform unlicensed surgery upon myself. Ever pried a bullet from your gut with a pair of tweezers? Good times. I appreciate your help so far. I've got a laundry list of leads to follow up on. If you have any more info for me, I'm all ears. Or we can go with joking. Will you have to show them on the doll where Darcy mentioned he touched you? That sounds pretty traumatic. Why don't you tell him that there's been a verified sighting of me in Siberia? Well, I can't promise you he'll be the victim of a polar bear rape. What? It should keep him out of the office for a while. Things are going well enough, you know. There's this little problem with my former coworkers wanting me dead, but it's nothing that guns and a drinking problem can't solve. Or Mace Darcy, either the spray kind or the medieval kind. Just claim your alias made a ton of money. The president pulled funding from the IRS so they don't have the manpower to actually investigate rich people who cheat on their taxes. How am I doing? Busy. Too busy for small talk. I appreciate all your help with getting situated, but I need to stay focused on my work and not waste time with banter. So, not so much on the terse one. I'm thinking joking or casual, and I want to go with joking this time. I think we're at the point with Mina Tang's relationship where we can give her a joke or two. We've already started flirting with her, and she seems receptive to it, so I think we're going to go ahead and go with joking. And yes. Well, I was hoping for a increase in relationship status. Guess that didn't happen. Our bad. Let's check out Clearinghouse. So we can buy pistol ammo. We can buy... Wow! When I'm on the run, I guess I really am on the run. I got no special ammunition whatsoever. And a lot of money to spend. Any data info? Yeah, sure. Dossier info? Sure, I can do that. Investigate warehouse district stuff? Yeah, sure. Investigate warehouse district. Investigate warehouse district. Contact Hongxi. Sure. I can do all that. Unlock some dossier info. Now, where can I find my... Oh? Examine gadget course plaque. It's still here?
Agent Darcy sent me this for acing the training course. He misspelled my name. Thornton.
Why are they still here? Ah. Customized Thornton. I saw it. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright. So we're going to change this guy's look up a bit. We're going to go from tan, I think he was, to very tan. His hair, instead of being short, it is now going to be disheveled. Beard. He had a 5 o'clock shadow. We're now going to make it a... lumberjack beard. No. We'll make it a circle beard. For a hat, he's going to have... nothing, because I still hate hats. Eyewear. We'll go with the half-rim glasses. And eyes. He has the special contacts. We'll go with a light brown. Sure. There we go. There's a different looking Thornton than what we came in with. I'm okay with that.
Oh, great. Picture of Darcy. He wrote, Mike and Sean, fuck yeah! With 3 exclamation points.
Nice. I like how it actually says it. If you guys can actually see that, it actually says just that. Mike and Sean, fuck yeah! Alright. You know, God damn it, Darcy. You're the one who sold me out. I know it. I just feel it in my bones you were the one who sold me out. I feel it in my bones, Darcy. No amount of pictures will make it better. Okay. Where's over here? Anything good? Nope. There's the stealth course plaque, and what's on the boob tube?
A leading arms trafficker suspected of supplying terrorist organization Al-Samad was captured by coalition forces earlier this week. Mohammed Omar bin Nasri, based in a remote part of Saudi Arabia, was in possession of over $100 million worth of small arms, ammunition, missiles, and vehicles. His extradition to the United States is currently being worked out with the Saudi government.
I did that.
Chinese government officials today announced that the People's Republic would issue sanctions against any nation recognizing Taiwan as an independent state.
The Chinese have always held the official position that Taiwan is merely a breakaway province. But with Taiwanese President Ronald Sung's calls for official separation from the mainland, Chinese officials are growing nervous.
When asked what form economic sanctions might take, the Chinese ambassador to the United States said, quote, "We will take all actions deemed necessary and appropriate to safeguard Chinese sovereignty."
A leading arms trafficker suspected of supplying...
All right, it's kind of interesting, and this is like one of the things I actually like about Alpha Protocol is that the storyline is not actually that far from the truth. I mean, Taiwan and China have always really had a not really a very great relationship, and even today there are still tensions in the area. So I mean, it's definitely believable, you know, which is a lot more than one could say for a lot of other games that are out in the world today. So I guess we can exit the safe house. I don't really see any other thing to work on here. Oh wait, nope, there is. Gotta check out my weapons. So with the weapon stuff, I do have a surprise for you all. So I might have... Hold on. Yeah. I might have done a little side work before recording this episode. And I might have, you know, gone back and replayed that last Al Samad Lieutenant thing. Because I really think I got gypped there. So now we've got a gold-plated AR for our troubles. It's still horrible and very crappy in comparison to, let's say, the actual one. I mean, it's not good. It's just there for show, because everything else over here is fine. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys that we got it, and it's good. It's cool. Nice to work with. And we're going to just go with that. Do I have anything in barrels? Nope. Scope, yes. Magazine, nope. Accessories. Ooh, custom rifle grip. Increases accuracy. I'm okay with that. Armor. So we have either Far East attire, 5 sound dampening and 5 endurance, or Interceptor body armor. Go with the Far East attire for now. We've got our gadgets here. Let's actually check to see really quickly if there is any stealth equipment we can buy. Where do I buy that again? Oh yeah, over here. My bad. Just want to see if there's anything good in Clearinghouse. Publishers Clearinghouse, do you have any stealth equipment for me? Nope. Not a single one. Alright, regular clothes it is then. Onwards. For fame and glory. Where I used to use that phrase from a lot. I think Crusader Kings too. Alright, so we got 3 options here. We can contact Hong Shi. We can investigate the Warehouse District data trail. Or we can contact Stephen Heck. I think out of the... I think we'll just go with contact Hong Shi. Go with the 2 contacts and then investigate the warehouse. Maybe. Who knows? I don't. So let's find out together. Our handler's Mina Tang. Meet with the influential Triad boss Hong Shi, whose monetary connections with Shahid suggest global connections in deep pockets. Find out what he knows about the assassination plot or if he's involved. Intel required for this mission 1. You acquired a dossier on Hong Shi, leader of the White Oak Mountain Crime Syndicate. Okay.
I'm here to see the Red Lion. I'm a friend of the Sheik. Hong Shi, my name is Michael Thornton. I think you have information I need.
I know many things. Most of them would be useful to someone, I'm sure. What is it you want from me, Mr. Thornton? I have no interest in bantering with an American cowboy. It upsets my digestion. Please, get to the point.
Someone is planning to assassinate Ronald Sung. You've been receiving transfers of funds from Shahid. I'd be willing to pay to see if these 2 facts are connected.
Interesting. I admire a man who presents a business proposal clearly and succinctly. Mr. Thornton, a man in my position does not get to be a man in my position without knowing the value of a good trade.
I can understand that. I suppose the question is what you need.
Some of my lieutenants seem to think they would do better without my loving guidance and gentle hand. They have set up shop in a disreputable part of town. Now, if you were to discourage them, I will tell you what I know.
You don't even know me. Why trust me with something like this? Why not use your own people?
My own people are known to these rogues. You, on the other hand, look enough like an ignorant Guaylo tourist that they might only mug you.
Well, when you put it that way, it's hard to argue. All right, Mr. Han.
I knew you would see the wisdom of this deal, Mr. Thornton. Contact me again when my wayward children have been dealt with, huh? Oh, and Mr. Thornton.
Yeah?
Don't call me Mr. Hong.
Quickest mission complete ever. Alright. Agent Thornton met with Hong Shi, boss of the White Oak Mountain Triad, following a lead from Shahid's computer systems. Hong Shi claimed that he had information relating to the assassination attempt. He offered to share information if Agent Thornton assisted him in dealing with some rebellious lieutenants. New mission gained: assault Triad headquarters in the slums. So we basically gained ourselves a new mission here, and I'm okay with that. Nobody killed. Yay. And we're already back here. Awesome. And we got new email. And new store items. Yes. Email. Wow, that's a lot of email. Mr. Thornton, Hong Shi has requested I forward you some information regarding the targets. Your first subject is Red-Eye Jin, one of Hong Shi's more aggressive enforcers. Jin's temper has long been a liability for the Red Lion. His death will be a blessing for many. He lost an eye in a bar fight and often wears an eye patch to cover his red glass eye. Your second target is Tony Two-Toes Seng. Mr. Seng has a fascination with American culture, though this is limited by his abysmal understanding of the English language. He often wears gaudy American fashion. Third on this list, Eric Chung, the leader of the defectors. Chung is both a capable enforcer and a man of surpassing charisma. It is his honeyed words that have swayed the others to defy the Red Lion. He often wears sunglasses due to the belief that if he hides his eyes, nobody can read his true intentions. Hong Shi and I await news of these men's deaths. LP. Mina Tang. This is our response to our email. Consider it done. Just placed a file on his desk with some cleverly doctored photos of you spotted at Svetlorsky. I'm glad your sense of humor is still intact. It's all business as usual here. Gotta say, I'm a little disgusted by how nonchalant everyone is about tracking you down. I know the agency doesn't fill its ranks with sensitive, emotional people, but it just plays into my theory that you're being set up. Anyway, I should get back to my job of government-sanctioned cybercrimes. Halbeck still doesn't realize we're hijacking their IXP. Westridge Intercept. Hey, Mike. I've got an intercept from Westridge that I thought you might want to read. Sean. I need you to keep an eye out for Thornton, but don't make it your sole activity. We've got another operation on the drawing board, and I'm going to want you on that crew. But if you keep chasing leads on Thornton, you're going to make it really hard for me to reserve you a spot as point man. Considering that each time you come and go from the facility, that's 2 days of downtime for sedated transit, plus a few days of time in flight as you follow up whatever tip you received about Thornton's whereabouts. Stay focused, Agent. You've got a lot of potential. I know you want to bring in Thornton and win points with me. You can win my respect by being ready when I need you, Westridge. Really, Westridge? Like, there is no loyalty in this group whatsoever. Like, I worked for this guy, and he just threw me to the wayside as soon as he was done with me. Not cool, man. Mr. Thornton, Hong Shi asked me to give you access to our distribution network. Should you wish to take advantage of this arrangement, simply log into the Clearinghouse, LP. I'm okay with this. Clearinghouse it is. Steel core rounds, pistol ammo. Ooh, bunch of SMGs. Wow, lots of SMGs. Also lots of laser and rifle stuff too. Yes, armor. More info. I'm okay with this. Boom, boom, boom. SWAT utility armor. No good. Tactical utility armor. No good. Advanced utility armor. No good. Night operations armor. No good. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. These are no good. Not even the the stealth one. Where was it? Night operations armor. Like, sure, it gives me plus endurance and an upgrade slot, but it takes away 1 sound dampening, which is not even, you know, I don't have an option here to add to sound dampening, so it's a waste. It's a waste. All right. Unlock the Dossier info and triads. Okay. All right, guys. Let's get back over here. So, since we've finished that mission already, I guess what I'll do here is I'll pause the recording, and next time on Let's Play Alpha Protocol, we will begin our assault on the Triad headquarters in the slums, per Hongshi's direction. But that's next time. Or, we could also go to different locations too, apparently. I forgot about that. Yeah, we can travel between areas. Interesting. It's weird. I don't think that's part of the game I liked. It seemed just too open. Okay, anyway, that's next time on Let's Play Alpha Protocol. Until then, this is J Squared John Jeremy signing out, saying so long, and take care.